welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be doing a talk on piercings because I like to say I've got quite a few piercings and I've had different experiences with piercings in some piercing shops. So I'm just going to do like a quick talk about it, give you some tips, what to look out for, and yeah, I hope this helps you guys, and yeah, enjoy. My first piercing, I'm going to say, started with my earlobes. I got it done as a baby, but whoever pierced my ears did not do it accordingly. Like, my piercing was so one of my earlobes is like on the edge and the other one's like in the middle, like it's not even, like it's not proportional to each other. So and I've always wanted to get it fixed. So my mom told me when I hit 18, she kept telling me that I hit 18 I still wanted it done. So December 2016 I got my earlobes done again. I got it done in a chemist, and it's like they tell you it takes about 6 weeks to heal, guys. I think it took over a year for my earlobes itself just to heal. Like even now, like I've taken out my earrings for about 2 or 3 days, especially this one. If I try to force it in, it hurts. Like around the lobe, it kind of feels a bit bumpy, and it still kind of pusses and bleeds. So one thing when it comes to piercing is when they tell you like a time for it to be healed by, don't always think it's going to be healed by then. Like everybody's different. Some people's heal faster, some people's heal quicker. It just varies on your body type. So with my earlobes, like I told you guys, it took over a year, and even now, like it's like if I leave it out, it's like it wants to close up, or it just gets jarring. Like it just gets all pussy and bloody sometimes. So that's something I've got to deal with. My next piercing was my Tragus. I got this done in a shop in Peckham. Me personally, I will never go back. I went because obviously my best friend had more piercings than me at the time, so obviously I'm gonna go to her shop. I got my Tragus done there, and the way they pierced it, they did it at the wrong angle. So there's like a specific way your Tragus should sit on the side, and my one was just like really high, and it kept on crusting, like you know, even after like the time, like I'm telling you guys, it takes, everyone's different, it just got crusty. Then I developed a keloid, and they never told me about keloids. So then I'm on Snapchat like having a breakdown, like oh my god, what is this on my ear? And then my friend explained it to me, and then I had to like I started to use tea tree oil to kind of like help it. There's also like when you crush up paracetamol, but I think aspirin works better, and you crush it with some water into a little paste and put it around the keloid to like help bring the inflammation down. So yeah, I had that in for just about over a year, and it was just irritating me, like guys, it was really hurting me. And the thing with your Tragus is obviously it's on your ear, so obviously like if you have long hair, it will get caught on it sometimes. Like even now, like I've got to just like kind of unravel it a little bit. I took out like my Tragus still got like, it was still getting dirty and crusty. Like I tried to get a longer bar, I tried to put a plastic bar in there, and nothing was just working. And then I think one day I just got really irritated. Like it was really irritating me, so I used to unscrew the ball and clean around it, but this time the bar actually fell out. And I don't know if it's due to the way the angle was, but I couldn't get the bar in, and it was pissing me off because it was like I didn't do this for no reason. And then it wasn't going in, and then like I think a day or two I tried to ask my friend to do it, and she was trying to force it in there. It wasn't going in there, it was paining me. So I went to the piercing shop, and they explained to me that with cartilage piercings, they tend to close up quicker, like they heal up quicker. So obviously she couldn't force it through, like it wasn't gonna work. So I had to wait a bit, and I got it re-pierced, and I've done it with KD. So if you lot are looking for a good piercing shop, I definitely recommend KD Studio in TN. Like big up KD, he's done most of my piercings. He's such a cool and relaxed guy. Piercings there cost £20, earlobes around £8, and if you want a microdermal, those are £25. For those of you that don't know what microdermals are, it's essentially that they kind of like cut into your skin and put like a piercing in there. So you lot may have seen it, like I think like, you know, with Black China and her cheeks, those are microdermals. People can get microdermals like in between here and whatever. So yeah, and it also does tattoos there, but I will never get a tattoo, I'm a Muslim, so it doesn't really benefit me. But yeah, so big up KD, I love him. Like, oh, I love him. Like he helped me try to deal with this piercing. Obviously, like I said, the bar fell out, so I went to KD to get it re-pierced. Obviously even now I think it's kind of got, I'm sure it's got like a small bump and it kind of still crusted, but like I said, like my body clearly, like everybody's different. So for me, I know my body kind of gets keloids. When I first got my Tragus done, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd rate it, getting my Tragus done was probably like between a 5 to 7, maybe 6, 7. Like, it wasn't bad. Like, a lot of people tell you that, oh my god, when you get this done, it's gonna hurt, you're gonna cry, you're gonna feel like this and that. Don't listen to them. Everybody's different. Like, your pain tolerance could be different to someone else's. So if you're gonna get a piercing, if someone's chatting shit into your ears, block it out, because just go in there and be prepared for you. Like, you don't want someone else's experiences to put you off and you go in there panicking. Like, it's not gonna help you when you're getting the piercing done in a moment. So yeah, I went to KD's studio to get this done. My next piercing after my Tragus was my Smiley. Don't even like to see it. My Smiley's there. Originally I got it pierced with a barbell. So a barbell bar is it looks like a banana, so it's literally like the shape of a banana with 2 balls on the end. So I got it pierced with that. It felt uncomfortable. Like, I felt it going through like the thin layer. It's not like it was a bad hurt, but you could feel it, if that makes sense. So I probably rate that a 5, 6, because obviously afterwards, you know, when like he puts your lip back down, you feel a bit weird. Was it sore? Like, it felt on top of my, like, from the outside, it's like it was sore, but it wasn't like I couldn't talk or speak. Like, I was still fine, type of thing. So yeah, I got it done with the barbell because I was just trying to hide it from my mom. But then, oh, I'm not gonna lie, my mom found out about all my piercings, so it got to the point where I just changed the Smiley and I waited for her to notice it. So yeah, I've had this in for about a year, yeah, just over a year, like a year, 6 months or whatever now. And then got my belly pierced. Got my belly pierced with KD. I'm not gonna lie to you, that hurt for me. Like, guys, I felt it. Like, I felt it, and it bled. Like, I felt it. Like, oh, I actually felt that one. I would rate my belly a good 7/8 because for me it did hurt. And obviously, like, I think when I went, my boys were waiting for me to get it done, and I felt like I was stiff. Like, the way I couldn't even move, like, even to sit down, like, I was like, you know, when pregnant women can't sit down because their contractions are so strong. Like, I was doing the most, guys. Like, I physically couldn't, like, bend down or sit down. Like, it really hurt me. And obviously I was hiding it and whatever. And everything was going well, like, with the piercing. Then I noticed that was it moving, like, so it's called migration. It's when your piercing starts to move. So obviously with your belly bar, your bar should obviously be like this. I think mine will just, like, imagine how my nail is. It's like my bar was that, instead of it being like this, my bar was turning to the side. So the gem bits weren't facing like how they should be, they were turning to the sides. And I wasn't thinking nothing of it. Then it got like itchy, and it felt kind of like weird, like, you know, when something gets itchy, then it was scabbing a bit. Like, obviously I was still using the tea tree thing. And did I get a bump on it? I can't remember if I first got a bump on it, like a keloid bump. Can't remember, but I noticed that obviously with your belly bar, where it's pierced in, your skin should cover your bar. And over time I noticed that my bar was more visible than the actual place, like, than the skin. And obviously a colleague at my workplace saw it, and it got to the point where, guys, when I told you, it was just like there was a little bit of skin left just hanging it. Like, you could see the bar more than you could see the outer skin that should be protecting it. So then obviously I had to take it out, and then it left me with like a little, like, bump / scar. So it got like dark there with a little bump. So that rejected in the end. So it had migration and rejection. I then got it pierced again at Blue Banana in Leicester. I got it pierced by someone called Rose in Leicester. Like, I love her as well. So I go to KD or Blue Banana now. So she redone it for me, guys. Second time, I didn't even feel it. Like, I laid there and I was bare thinking, oh my god, it's gonna hurt. Like, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. I didn't feel nothing. So I've got my belly pierced again now. When I got it done again, it didn't bleed first time, but I think when I went to clean it, I saw, like, you know, maybe when you just get like a little bit of blood, so you just clean it around. Like, if you want to clean your belly bar, you use like a cotton bud and some salt water to clean it. I know that sometimes I would get like a cup or like a plastic cup and put some more water with salt and hold it against it. Wiping off. I've still got the belly bar in. I noticed that my bar was getting smaller though, because it's starting to hurt again. So I went to Blue Banana, got the bar changed again, but it felt smaller as well, and I've been banging gym as well, so it was starting to irritate me. So what I did was I bought a flexible like plastic belly bar, like a pregnancy one. So I bought one of those ones, and then I swear last week I come out the shower and the back of my earring come out, and I clocked that the ball for that plastic bar had come out, and obviously my body was wet at the time, so I knew the bar would slip out if I didn't change it back to my old one. So I'm currently back with like my normal standard belly bar, so I'm just dealing with it now. But I am noticing that it's slightly starting to move, so I probably will go into town and have them check that out for me, just to make sure like it's going all right, cause I don't want to hurt myself, or I don't want it to reject again, but if my body's not used to it, then right, it is what it is. Next piercing I got, I'm trying to go in order of how I got it. Okay, cool. Came to Leicester and I got what is called a Rook done. So my Rook is just over there. Oh, by the way guys, I got my Sideburn done. Yeah, I forgot about this one. I'm not sure if the camera's picked up my keloid scar there, but let me tell you that one. So I got the Sideburn. I call it the Sideburn piercing, innit? So it's on your skin, and it's prone to rejection because obviously on your face the layer of skin that's going through it is very small, unlike your ears or anything else. So again, that was just looking all cute. Like I started to feel it get itchy, like even now this still itches me, the scar, you know, and it's jarring because it's a bump, like it's a scar, and it's just like even now it's itching me, but it's like what can I do in it? But yeah, so that got keloids on it, and then every time I was cleaning it around the bump, it's like the bump I would use tea tree or whatever, then it's like it kind of dries out, and then I pick at it and it'll scab, bleed, like it was just the same thing. And then again, like I said, my skin was disappearing. So obviously I went to KD and he was like, oh, it's rejection. Like that's what I like about KG. Like, my speech is just doing the madness right now, I'm tired. This is what I like about KD, is that I ask questions and he gives me the honest answer. Because with this one, my best friend was telling me, oh, like she knows bare people that's done it and the redux on them, but obviously I wanted it in it. Like I said, in life you make your own mistakes, so I would recommend it. I don't know if it's to do with like, I don't want to say it's like black people's skin is different, but compared to like my friends who's like mixed race, or if they're white, I noticed in a lot of like people with lighter skin, this hasn't rejected in them, but in a lot of like black people's skin it rejects. So if you're a black girl or black boy thinking about this, I'd recommend you to think twice. Because I know my friend, she got a scar, but she didn't get it like this. She literally got like, you know when you like if you scratch yourself, you get like that little you get a mark of your skin. She's got that. Her one, she said her one literally it fell out itself. Like she was just there one day and it just literally popped out itself. So in mine, when I got taken out, because obviously like everyone could see that it needed to come out. So yeah, with the Sideburn one, it's a tricky one. Like I said, if you want to take that risk, or if you notice that it's getting a bump or whatever, I'd say take it out maybe straight away. With me, because I got a keloid on this Tragus, I thought that it's not a big of a thing, like it'll go away and come, but that wasn't the case in this situation. My pain level for that was, again, I'd say that was 6, 7, 8. Only because it's like obviously it's on your skin, so it pierces through your skin, and you got the needle in there. Then I got to push the bar through it and screw it. And like I said, the skin is so it's so thin there, it's like you can feel it. So yeah, that was that one. But back to what I was saying, yes, I got my Rook done in Blue Banana. I've had it for over a year now, because I got it done in October a year ago. I want to say it's healed, but I have got like a bump on the top bit still, like a little like bump. So I clean it all the time. Like even now I still clean my piercings. Like I know some people stop cleaning it, but I hate crust, like I hate dirt in my ear, so I always clean my piercings every day, get water or tea tree and clean around them. So I do have a bump there. It still kind of gets like crusty / pussy-ish, and it is kind of still sore, you know. Like if someone wants to like play in my ear or bend it, like I can feel it, like it does hurt. But so for me, I don't want to say it's healed, like it probably has healed, but not entirely, because of the pain I'm still experiencing. What else did I get pierced? I got my Conch done. Again, that one was up here somewhere, like don't you look, you see the mark. But I had my Conch done, and what happened to it? It came, I had it, and I was like, obviously when I went to Blue Banana, I was like to them, like obviously my body has rejected stuff, so do you think this will kind of reject? And because it was at the top, and obviously they use a needle. I know in some chemists they use a gun for the rim, but this was a conch that was inside my ear. I got it done, and obviously guys, it was sore, like rumbuckler, like it was sore, and it was like, it was so tender to like, even to use the cutting board to clean around it, to clean away the dry blood, like it was such a big thing for me. But one thing I need to say is, if you're gonna get piercings, you gotta be prepared for the pain in it. Like, don't get your piercings done if you can't take the pain, because I know people that get piercings done and take it out the same day because they can't hack it, and there's no point. You're just leaving your body open to infections because you just got a fresh piercing in there and you're taking it out the hole. So be prepared for pain. So I was cleaning it and cleaning around it, and I think I was cleaning it one day, and I thought, like, you know where the actual the back bit is, like so like the back bit is of the bar, the flat bit, I felt like a bump on it, and like bare dirt or whatever. Like, I just felt a bump, and I think my friends were like, oh shit, T, and they're taking a picture of it and they showed it to me, and it was like, these things kind of make me feel all anxious, like I don't like it. It makes me like cringe. And I think when I went to I never piercing shop in Leicester, they were like, oh, the way it was done or something like that with the angle. So I went back to Blue Banana, and I was like, oh, I was told that you pierced my piercing incorrectly, so can you look at it and tell me what's going on with my piercing? And she said it wasn't well, she said it was done fine or whatever. It's just it could just be like, you know how I told you like everyone's body's different. But anyways, I kept it in there because I thought like cleaning it would be fine. Then one day I clocked that the ball on the front must have come off, but I didn't clock it. And I was at work one day, and I think it was really crusty. I think it was even passing, like to the fact where two of my colleagues at work had to pull the bar out my ear. Like, they had to pull it out because you couldn't see the actual bar from here. There was just pus and all blood around the top of my ears. Like, they literally had to pull it out for me. I guess I'm lucky I didn't get a keloid or anything like that, because I know people that have gotten their rim done. Like, I know girls that have got the, when I tell you that, guys, I'm not exaggerating, this hole, I know people that have got keloids on their ears like that. Like, I think one thing you guys need to do is research like the effects of piercings, because I'm lucky. This is the only keloid scar I've got. Like, I'm lucky, do you understand? But I know people that they've got to bumps, like it's so ugly, because it's like, imagine your ear as well, and it's like when you see people, you kind of see their ears unless their hair's covering it. So imagine people have got big bumps on their ears because the piercings like this. So be careful, like just watch your body with piercings, and make sure you go somewhere that does it properly. Like, when it comes to certain piercings, really truly all piercings should be done with a sterilized needle, because I know when I went to KD's, he said that he will use a needle, but if you want the option of a gun, you can do. But I heard that the gun, if done incorrectly, can like literally shatter your ear. So if you can, I'd say try to use the needle rather than the gun. But any other piercing, like apart from your earlobes, and maybe I know some people get their nose pierced with a gun, but I know they don't recommend it. But no other piercing should be done with every other piercing should be done with a needle. Like, I know my friend said that she went to a shop in Camden and they pierced her flipping tragus with a gun, and they put a butterfly clip on it. Like, when she said a gun, I didn't understand what was going through her head in that moment. Like, I always do my research. So if you are thinking about piercings, I say go look at videos. That's what I do. I look at the videos, how it should be done, so that when I'm in a shop I know what to expect and how to react to like the overall outcome of it. So please guys, no one should be piercing like any other part of your body with a piercing gun. It's a no-no, innit? Like, you need to just get out of there. That's number one as well. After my Rook and my Conch, what did I get pierced next? I think okay, my tongue. So guys, I've got I don't know if you can see it. This is called snake eyes, isn't it? So I got that done by KD. This hurts. I can't express how much this hurts. As in, it hurt my soul. As in, like so what happened was that he got this little like thing, and he clipped my tongue out. I had to cut my tongue like this. And obviously with the tongue piercings, there's 3 types of tongue piercings. I've got this one here. There's my friend's got the one in the front, so literally at the tip of your tongue here. And obviously, you know the common one where it's it goes through your tongue, so it actually goes through the tongue. My one is basically like a surface. Yes, that's what it's called. I've got a surface tongue piercing. It's on like the surface of my tongue. It hasn't gone through my entire tongue. So when the bar went in, it was like, oh my god guys, it flipping hurt, and it bled as well. guys, I'd give that, for me, that's a flipping 9/10. I don't care. That hurt, and it was like my tongue got bigger as well. Obviously your tongue will swell up. Like he was like, I had to drink water and swallow the blood as well, innit? Like, because you know, even to spit, like you can't, I swear, like it feels like your tongue is like out of control. Like you can't spit, eat. Like I couldn't eat. Like even to drink noodles, like to eat noodles, like a noodle soup, yeah, I felt like I was gonna choke. Like I couldn't eat. Like it was so painful, guys. Honestly, I was sucking on ice, and even ice wasn't helping. Like I don't know who said ice helps. It didn't help me at all. With my tongue piercing, I noticed that you know, because of like your white blood cells, your tongue does go white. So I know that I was a bit precautious, people were thinking I wasn't brushing my teeth, but like guys, it's normal. If you, I'm not sure about the other ones, but I know that with my one, your tongue kind of goes white. It's like, you know, because you lost blood, it's like, you know, it's trying to repair yourself, like repair itself and heal. So if you get a white tongue after getting this done, if you want to get it done, it's normal for it to go white. What else? But yeah, I got it done in, so literally about 2 months, it'll be a year. I got it done at the end of January. Like after 3, 4, 5 days, I was able to eat because I come back to Leicester and I made food, and I was able to like, just like, you know, it was like with the rice I was going, I'm trying to swallow small because I'm not gonna lie, 3 days of not eating was getting to me. Like this water and ice thing is not the one. After my tongue piercing, what did I get pierced next? I think that's when I got my tummy done again in Blue Banana. And I'm missing a piercing. Yes, I'm missing a piercing. My Daith. So I don't know if you can see, I've got like a love heart in my ear. I think that's kind of got bumps in it as well. Like, but it's not bad. Like it's not like it's tiny in it. Like it doesn't really affect me. Like I do still clean in it. But so the Daith essentially goes through like if you touch your ear, like you go that bit that, I don't know, that bit, I don't know what to call it in your ear, but it goes through there, and I've got mine in a love heart shape, which is really cute. In terms of hurting, like I think my Rook hurt more than this. Like I was really calm about it. It won't help the piercer if you're moving all dumb, like screaming and shouting or bare moving and fidgeting. Like you just gotta be calm, get over and done with. And my mentality is that, okay, once I get through the pain, it hurts, but it's like, just think about how pretty you're gonna look when it heals. Like just think about how it's just gonna make you look pretty. That's how I think about it. Like, because I didn't go all that way to get pain, not to think about the positive. So just be positive about the pain. Like in the long run, you're gonna be starting with your piercing. So yeah, just like be calm when you go to get the piercing done. So obviously, yeah, those are my piercings. For facial piercings, I'm not gonna lie, I really do want to get this one pierced up here above my lip. Like this is a funny thing though, I asked my mum, I bet my mum, oh mum, can I get this? She'll say no, I'll still go and do it. But the only reason why I haven't got any facial piercings is, one is because I've got keloids on my ears. I know people can get keloids on their nose piercings. Like some of my friends have had it and it's gone down, but for me it's like sometimes I could be really insecure, and my face is like something I wouldn't want to mess with. So if I got a bump on my nose and I had a piercing, like for me it was like, I don't want to be in that situation where I've got to deal with a bump around my nose and it pussing or bleeding or just looking all nasty. Also I work with children, so it's like, you know, your face, you just want your face to be like subtle, because it's just there, like, I don't know, you got to think about jobs as well. Obviously they can't discriminate on how you look like, but at the same time it's like, do you know what I mean, you don't want to go with bare things on your face. And I've worked in professional environments before, so, and you don't really see anybody in like big law firms with piercings on their faces, so I feel like my ears are okay. But yeah, I hope this kind of helps. I just wanted to do a small video because people always like, oh, what shop should you go to, like how does it hurt, and what are my experiences like. So I've spoken a bit about rejection, keloid and migrations. Yeah, like I said, hope this helps. Like, comment and subscribe. If you've got any suggestions for me, feel free to comment them below or just message me on my socials. And yeah, bye guys.